Hey everybody, it's Dow Jones Dave here again. My 33% loss locked in. Markets were up just a little bit. I took my losses and I'm getting ready to short. And what are we watching? We're watching the 5-minute MACD on the US 30 bill, and we're watching futures. We're waiting for this 5-minute MACD to revolve, and then this 1-hour MACD is going to take over. What does it look like on the daily? It could keep going up. On the daily, it's a little overextended, so this may be a short-term short. We'll see, but this is looking pretty ominous there. Let's get back down to the 5-minute. It's getting pretty stretched out. What I think is bonds are breaking out. But we got to have this, resolve this. They may get stuck in a range here, but we got to resolve this 5-minute thing first. And one more good down move. I mean, you can watch it right here. Here's the S&P, here's the bonds. Bonds go up, S&P goes down. It's curling up now. I think it's time to do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do calls today. I'm going to go out of the money, view that chain. How much money do I have, and how much do I got $194. How much do I want to put in? Double check. It's flat now. Wait one more tick. See what it does. And this is a little high to be doing this. But the hourly is nice and low. Just starting. So, let's see what happens here. This can be kind of slow sometimes. Disney's lost it. I sold Disney. I know it's supposed to hold it a week because I thought it was going to rally based on the chart on the end of the week, but it overcorrected and doesn't seem to be doing well, does it? It may rally here. I don't know. Still waiting for this to do something. Come on. Can't go to a 1 minute. Something wrong with my, yeah. See? 1 minute. Not available. Just want to make sure it doesn't, You see? S&P down. Okay, it's starting to curl up now. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll start with 100 or so. And then add one contract as needed later. See, the bid and ask is really short, so I want to fill, so I'm going to bid right between those at 46. Filled. Now we watch. Was I an idiot to do that, or was I intelligent to do that? See, this could be the first one, is what I'm thinking. This rolls over. Now I have reserves, so I can add contracts. Not much reserves, but I have reserves. In case it decides to, like, come down to the zero line before it goes up. I don't think so, though. I think bonds are breaking out, and I think it's going to destroy the market. It's just my feeling. I mean, you saw all those numbers I showed you. The market is not healthy. And I'm sure the market pundits, on mainstream are concentrating on whether companies beat or missed estimates and not talking much about year-ago comparisons, because year-ago comparisons aren't good. Pretty much all across the board, with few exceptions. So on the list that I had of the Dow stocks, the non what would you call it? Non-red, the non-concerning numbers, only 17% of the stocks so had numbers that weren't really concerning. So that's like 83% of the stock did have numbers that were really concerning. Well, there we go. Maybe we're going to make some money. Let's see. What do you think? They're going to do a double dip, where it starts to turn and then goes, Don't like that little flat spot that it put in there. Prefer it to be curved. So, is this going to be the trend? Right here? Is this our pivot point? It has to go up like that to make this the pivot point. This has to make a good move. It's flat, coming up. What's the hourly look like? Hourly's advancing. Let's get rid of this dumbass little thing here. All right. It's looking pretty bullish, to tell you the truth. It's not just dropping, it's curling over a little bit like that. So, yeah. Now, 5-minute turn down again. It's like I'm going to have to use my reserves. We'll see. We still have this pivot point here. So yeah, should have waited until it actually curled up, but I'm trying to get the best price I can. In other words, I don't want it to start rallying and I'm not in. I'd rather lose money, a little money first, and get better prices. I.e., so if it looks like it may pull up, I'll go ahead and take the contract out. Now we'll wait for the next time it looks like it's going to pull up and either put one in or maybe all of it in. We'll see. I'm basing my trade on what treasuries are going to do. You see this pattern here where it kind of goes, that's a waterfall, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Could be wrong, I don't know. It's only money. Nine minutes into the video. was a little bit high for it to turn over. It was probably premature. I'm just being impatient. That's the problem. I'm impatient. If I had my dithers, I'd just do effect. Oh, what expiration month is it? I hope I got the right expiration. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I forget to watch that. I've also accidentally bought calls when I meant to buy puts, which was kind of dumb. Actually made a little money on them, like $5. It was funny. But this right here, this is a strategic trade. I think this channel is going to turn into a runaway correction, where the price breaks out of the channel in the same direction the channel is going. And those are really, really nasty. Four minutes left. Hopefully this thing will resolve and I'll be able to upload a resolved thing, you know. If not, what we're watching for is this to resolve so that the daily can start moving. I mean, the hourly can move up. So far, nothing's happening. But look, the SPX is only up 2.7 now. There we go. It's moving down again. We'll probably have a lower pivot point. Notice it's coming down, but there's no reaction from the indexes. The Dow look like it's interesting enough is the inverse of this. I like this little chart up here. I don't know. That doesn't look like a bona fide bottom to me. Almost. If treasuries weren't so high. Two more minutes. Yep, there goes Disney. That was the whole thing was a bad trade yesterday. Should have just stayed short. I had an October short. Why didn't I just stay there? Because I'm impatient and I'm addicted to trading. So that's why I guess I just have to be a day trader. I don't have it in me to be long term. There we go. I'm going to get some resolution now. The S&P reacting. This is a trend I drew that may or may not be valid. Right there. But this is looking like breakout, to tell you the truth. The Russell's, no joy for the Russell. Well, a little bit maybe. Yeah, I just don't see this going anywhere really. The only reason this is happening is bonds are pulling back. Where are my bonds? There it is. Okay, it's getting pretty oversold in the 5 minute now.